All right, so let's go through the current Hajj packages available for Western pilgrims on Nusuk Hajj. So just to start off, I do want to mention that you're going to see a lot of packages that say sold out. It'll have like a red banner at the top right corner, right? And it'll say that sold out. So don't freak out. Packages are being released gradually. So every few hours you might see a new package pop up that might be available. So, you might be able to jump on that one. Most of the packages that are the highest quantity are the ones that are like the economy packages. So your camps will be pretty far away and the hotels will be a little bit subpar. So do just keep that in mind. Those are around 38 to 39, 40,000 reals per person, roughly about 11 to 12,000 US dollars per person for the economy package. The packages that sell out the quickest, though, are the VIP diamond packages, and I very rarely see any of those available. Those are the ones that are around like 68,000 to like 75, 76,000 reals per person. So those are pretty expensive, but the reason behind that is you get the top hotels. I believe in Makkah you get Fairmont. I believe in Makkah you get Fairmont, which is the clock tower, and in Madina I believe you get Raffles, which is a really nice one as well. And you also get the camp Majar al Khabsh. So that makes these packages classified as Class A because you're very close to Arafah. So it's only, I believe, 50 meters or so. So very, very close. Most of the packages, including the deluxe and the economy, will have a Class C rating, and that's solely because of the other camp that you're going to be getting if you choose those packages. That's Al Masaim camp, and that's roughly about 4 to 5 kilometers away from Arafat. So there will be a lot of walking. Just do keep that in mind. Now, don't let this turn you away from not doing Hajj, because they do have wheelchairs and motorized scooters. So if you have some sort of disability, you don't think you can walk that distance, there should be some sort of help at least for you. And I believe the app is called Tanakul. The service is called Tanakul, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let's turn over to my screen. Let me show you guys what we're looking at and kind of go from there. Okay, so just make sure you log into Nusuk Hajj. The website has been ultra glitchy lately, but it looks like as of yesterday evening they did fix it, and now it seems to be a lot more smooth. So as soon as you log in, you want to go to packages, right? So I'm on the packages page right here. Give it a second. Okay, so you can see packages start from around 37,500 to 75,500 reals, right? And you can see sold out. These are all the deluxe packages. So deluxe, I would probably recommend that one because you get a little bit better hotels in Makkah and Medina, or if you want to stay Makkah only. And some packages have Azizia, so just make sure you're looking at that. So non-shifting means that you're not going to Azizia in Makkah, whereas shifting means that you are going to Azizia. So just keep that in mind. So let's go through. You can see there's 9 pages. Yesterday there was only 7 pages, so you can see that they're adding more packages. There's a note up here too. It says packages will be released gradually. You may choose from the available packages or visit the platform regularly for additional packages until the country's quota is fulfilled. So please, if you don't find a package, don't freak out. Keep checking every few hours. Don't wait 24 hours to check. Just check every 2-3 hours if possible, or whenever you can. It's super annoying to log into Nusuk Hajj because you have to get that verification code through your email, but that's just how it is, unfortunately. The last year's platform Motawif had the same issue. It was super annoying, but what can we do? We just gotta make do with what we got, right? So let's go to page 2. Let's see what's currently available. You can see sold out. Let's try page 3. Everything's sold out here. Page 4. Everything is sold out here. These are the diamond packages. This is a little bit nicer, and 63,000 for a quadruple, so 4 people. That's something that you also do need to keep in mind. So based on the size of your group, you have to buy that appropriate package, unless you want to be staying in a room with other people as well. So if you're only 2 people, you have to get double occupancy, and it's a lot higher price as opposed to like your quad. Quad, you get a little bit of a discount. So if there's 4 more people, you want to go with the quad. If you have 3, there's a triple package. If there's 2, double occupancy. And I believe this is the one for single where it doesn't say anything, right? So let's go to page 5. And finally, the pages are actually working because before it was so laggy where like if you were to click the next page, it would just freak out and you had to just keep refreshing and you keep getting the error message, and it was just a headache. So finally, I'm actually able to record a video on this platform, finally. So let's go page 6. Everything is sold out here. Page 7. Let's see, sold out. These are the nicer packages. Page 8. Let's see, hopefully we can at least see one of them. So these are the lower end packages. You can see 37,000. Let's go page 9. If there's not, then we can just open up. I'll go through each different package so you have an idea. And it doesn't look like there is. So let's open this one up real quick. Let me just walk you through. And yes, right now everything is sold out, but don't worry, there will be more packages. So please just keep checking every few hours. It just so happens the moment I'm checking right now, everything is sold out. But give it a few hours, and you should hopefully, inshallah, see a few more packages come up. Again, I told you yesterday there was only 7 pages worth of packages. Now there's 9, so they're adding more packages. So this is the cheap package, 37,000 Saudi riyal. So let me go ahead and translate that to dollars for you real quick, just so you guys know exactly what you're looking at. 10,096 per person, that's not too bad, you know. It is an economy package, and a few years ago these economy packages used to be about 5,000 to 6,000, but you know, inflation and things like that, so the prices have gone up. Package includes round-trip tickets via Cairo Airport, Medina accommodation, and Makkah accommodation in premium class, and you get transportation to and from, you know, Mina tents, right? So it's 15 nights in Makkah, 3 nights in Medina. Let's open up this flight thing. It's a little bit confusing, so let's open it from here. So it says the flight is from Cairo to Medina, but it's actually from New York. I don't know why they do that, to be honest with you, but that's just how it is. I don't know why they write it like that. So you're actually flying from New York to Cairo, then Cairo to Medina, then you're leaving from Jeddah, I believe, to Cairo, then Cairo to New York. It's like super weird the way it's written, but that's just how it is. So this is from June 13th, so just a little bit over a month from now, up until the 2nd of July. So you can see this is the flight that's included. So the good thing is at least it includes the flight. Imar Legend Hotel in Makkah. It's not that great of a hotel, to be honest with you. You can see it's almost 7 kilometers from Masjid al-Haram, so it's very far out. This is, I think, in Azizia, so keep that in mind. Just to go to Masjid al-Haram for prayers, it's going to be quite a hassle, to be honest with you. Miyas al-Madina, I believe this is a little bit farther, 700 meters, so it's not too far, but it is, you know, doable, but it's not the best location, but you're getting what you're paying for. You know, this is the economy package. 700 meters is not too crazy, and it looks like it's a pretty decent hotel from what I can tell. You got Wi-Fi, things like that. Just check the reviews on this hotel. I have never heard of this one before. I believe this is on the right hand side of Masjid Nabi Sharif, when you're entering from the front entrance, not from the Sabzi side, but from the actual main entrance, where, you know, Anwar, Medina, Hilton, everything is. If you're entering from there, I believe it's on the right hand side, so just do keep that in mind. Close to like Masjid Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu on that area, if I'm not mistaken. You can see Al-Masa'in camp. So I'm going to go through this camp and tell you guys what it is. 30,000 pilgrims, and these are all Western pilgrims. They do separate based on like continents and things like that. So it's 30,000 pilgrims from, you know, Western countries. It's operated by Al Rajhi Company for support commercial services. Mateen Al Mashir. So it's about 4 kilometers from Jamarat Bridge. Keep that in mind, 4 kilometers. But again, there's some sort of accommodations available too, so it shouldn't be too hectic, and don't let that turn you away. So you get ready to eat breakfast, 2 side dishes, 2 types of fruits, 1 beverage, and then lunch and dinner is a buffet every night in your camp. So, you know, you get a hot appetizer, main dish, 2 types of fruit, hot dinner meal option, dessert, and type of beverage. And things that you have snacks available around the clock, right? There's going to be actual like so each room, if I'm not mistaken, has between 6 to 8, perhaps even 10 pilgrims per tent room. They are air conditioned as well, and after every few rooms, there's a common area where you can get like tea and things like that. So you can have water, tea, coffee available around the clock, and there's also some snacks and like fruits and, you know, sodas, things like that. So you know, those things will be available, chips, all that stuff. Each pilgrim is provided with 3 light meals daily, including fruits, desserts, and processed foods, right? So your tour guide for this one is Muhammad Maz Vohra, and you can see 0 remaining because obviously it's sold out. And you can see, you know, their email, their phone number, and a picture of the tour guide. Booking cancellation policy, this does not make any sense to me, but it is what it is. So from May 5th to May 6th is 25% deduction in what you pay. But when you book and you make a payment, you have 48 hours to cancel without cancellation. So that makes zero sense to me. Anyways, from May 6th to May 20th, you receive 50% less if you decide to cancel. From May 21st to June 4th, you receive 75% less. So you're only getting 25% back of what you paid. So if you pay $10,000 for a package, you're only getting back $2,500 at that point. And from June 5th to June 24th, you're not getting back anything. So if you cancel, unfortunately, you're not going to get back anything. You can see this is the cost for 5 pilgrims, 189,000 Saudi riyals. So let's just get that changed over. About 51,000, somewhere around there total for 5, right? So this is a good package if you're trying to, be a little bit more on the economical side. But I'm going to be honest with you, I would rather that you go with a deluxe package if it shows up. It's a little bit more, but it's worth it. Like literally, it's maybe $1,000 to $2,000 more per person. It's a better option. So let's go look at that. Let's see. Okay, so deluxe. This is a triple. I'm going to just show you the quad because that's the one that we got. Actually, matter of fact, let me go to my bookings. So once you book, you're going to see it here on your bookings, right? You can see I have the deluxe 14-day non-shifting quad occupancy. Booking is pending. I'm trying to make payment. I'm having issues with that. I will talk about that in just a moment. Let me go through all the packages first, and I'll tell you about what to do once you do get the package, right? So let's open up my package right here. Oh no, it's giving me some sort of issues. Let's go page 2. Perhaps I can open it from here. Double occupancy. I'm gonna have to find it. If not, I can just open up the triple and go through. The site is still glitchy, to be honest with you. Here it is. Here it is. This is the one I got exact. It was 3 nights in Madina. So 14-day deluxe package offers a great and comfortable experience. You get nicer hotels, right? It's 10 nights in Mecca, non-shifting. You don't go to Azizia, and 3 nights in Medina. So the flight included. It's Saudi Airlines. It's from New York to Riyadh, right? So direct flight from New York to Riyadh, which is nice. And then same thing, Riyadh to New York. Well, you go Medina to Riyadh, then Riyadh to New York. So this is so your incoming flight's going to be Riyadh. So your incoming flight's going to be from New York to Riyadh, then Riyadh to Jeddah, so that you can enter Mecca. And then on your departure, you're going to go from Medina to Riyadh, then Riyadh to New York. So it's very confusing the way it's written, but that's just how their site is, unfortunately. You can request to modify your flight too, and to be honest, you can try it, but I don't recommend it. I put in a request the moment I saw these things open, and I'm still waiting on it. To be honest, I think that's kind of pointless. So you can see in Mecca, you got Hilton Mecca Convention Hotel. Decent hotel, I'll be honest. It's not as great as Clock Tower, obviously, and it's not as great as Mecca Towers. Mecca Towers is right there too, right? It's a little bit farther. You can see it's 600 meters, but it's still doable. You can get to Masjid al-Haram within 4 to 5 minutes walk. It's not anything crazy out of this world, and it's I would say it's about a 4-star, perhaps even 5-star hotel. More leaning towards the 4-star based on just Western standards. More leaning towards the 4 stars just based on Western standards. So it's a good hotel, good location. And it's definitely, I would rather stay in this than hotel 6-7 kilometers away from Masjid al-Haram, right? And in Sajah al-Madina, this is very close. You can see it's just a 4-minute walk. It's a decent hotel. I don't know too much about this hotel, but I've heard a few good things about it. It's not that bad. It's pretty decent. So it's also a good location, easy to get to Masjid Nabi Sharif for prayers. You can see the camp. That's the only issue. You're getting the Class C camp even in the deluxe package. I don't know why they did this, but they just did it, right? So you're still getting that same camp as the economy package. So in Mina, this is what you get for eating. Muzdalifa, you get a dry dinner meal consisting of sandwiches, fruit, juice, and cold water. So I mean, it's just one night over there, right? And then in Arafah, you're getting a ready-to-eat breakfast. You're getting a hot lunch. And you have a few things available around the clock. So it's very similar to what you get in Mina, if not the same thing. Your tour guide, you can see in this one, Muhammad Moinul Islam. There's a picture of him right there. And there's his email, phone number. It looks like he's from New York, 917 area code. Same booking cancellation policy. This costs 230 Saudi riyals. And that translates to approximately 61,500 for 5 packages. So on average, just for the cost of one, we were to look at, is about 12,300. So you're literally, it's about a $2,000 or so difference, 2,100, but you get nicer hotels, right? So I would recommend to go with this one. I did want to mention that if you have some sort of a language barrier, perhaps English is not a strong suit, they have support in Bengali, Urdu, Punjabi, and Arabic. So that's something to also keep in mind. You can see it's a 40 to 50 minute walk from Jamarat, that Class C camp. So if you have some sort of disability, you're not going to be able to walk that distance. If you're young, like for example, like myself, I'm going to obviously walk. But if you have some issues, difficulties walking that distance, they will have accommodation. So please do keep that in mind. Don't let that discourage you. Let's go and just look at the VIP packages just to cover everything. Let's give it a second here. Okay. All right. I believe I saw it on page 3. I hope. Okay, perhaps I didn't. And you can see there's more packages, like 20 days, things like that. But again, it's the same thing. I'm just going to go through what I think, the ones that make sense to me. 14 days, I think, is adequate time for your Hajj experience. But again, if you want to stay for longer, you can stay for longer. That just means you're going to arrive there earlier, right? So let's go on this one. Zamzam Pullman Quadruple New York. This looks like a VIP package. Let's open it up and I'll tell you, Class A. You can see the yellow A right here. So that's how you know that's the VIP package. So you take off from New York to Jeddah via Saudi Airlines. The hotels you get in this one. Okay, so this one actually shows the correct flight. So New York to Jeddah, then Jeddah to New York, right? Zamzam Pullman Makkah. Good hotel. It's in the Clock Tower building. I've stayed there before. Definitely recommend. Their internet's not the best. Sometimes it goes down, but when you're going for Hajj and Umrah, does internet really matter unless you just need it for very specific work-related things, right? So Zamzam Pullman is good. Definitely, I would say on the 5-star side. This is a hotel that you get in Azizia. Al Fajr Al Badai 6. I don't know about this one. It looks 3-star. As you can see, 3-star. This is an Azizia. So I think you might have one. Yeah, you have one night there. So this package includes a stay in Azizia. Zamzam Pullman Hotel Madina, one of my favorite hotels in Madina. The rooms are amazing. The location is great because you're on the backside. So as soon as you enter the courtyard of Masjid Nabi Sharif, you see Sabzi Gumbad. So you're able to give your salam to the Prophet ﷺ. So to me, it's the best. Just one thing I will say, I see a lot of people do it, and I might get some criticism for it, but I will just say it. Once you're leaving Masjid Nabi Sharif, especially from the side, please make sure not to face your back towards Sabzi Gumbad. It's very disrespectful to show your back toward towards our Prophet ﷺ. So please do keep that in mind. Try to take like an alternate route if you can, if you're staying here, please. So you get Zamzam Pullman Hotel in Madina Sharif, Majar Al Khabsh camp. So let's go through this. This is a VIP experience. You can see it's only 300 meters, not 50, sorry, 300 meters away from Jamarat Bridge. Very close. It has about 5,000 capacity. It's operated by Makkah Construction and Development Company. You get breakfast buffet, 6 main dishes, 12 side dishes, 4 types of fruits, and 4 types of beverage. So luxury. Same thing with dinner and lunch and dinner. You get 10 appetizers, 5 main dishes, 3 dessert options, 4 types of fruits, 4 types of beverages for the dinner buffet. And you have juice, water, tea, coffee available round the clock, and obviously all your snacks and things like that. That's in Mina. In Muzdalifah, you are getting a dinner meal, dry dinner meal that you get with any package. And in Arafah, you're getting the same thing that you get in Mina, so more of a VIP accommodation, right? And it's less people here too, so it's not as crowded. So this is definitely the camp I would try to go for. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get this one. Every single VIP package I've seen was sold out from the hour that this platform opened up with the packages. So I haven't been able to have any luck. I did want to try to get this exact same package, but we didn't have any luck, unfortunately. So it's going to be very tough getting this package. I think these ones sell out way too quick. I don't know how or why, but they immediately sold out. So your tour guide for this is Ahmed Atif Mohammed. Let's open up his profile. So, he's from New York as well. So your email, phone number, and a picture, right? Your booking cancellation policy is the same thing. This is your VIP package right here. So it's pretty nice. Definitely more on the comfortable side. And especially if you have some sort of like a disability, things like that, this is the go-to package for you. Inshallah, it might, hopefully they open up more of these. Very limited spots. You can see there's only 3,000 spots for Majar Al Khabsh camp. very limited spots in this camp. You can see it's only 5,000. It's only allocated for 5,000 pilgrims. So, I mean, I highly doubt that anything is going to be available in this camp and in these type of packages. But please keep an eye out. You never know. So, anyways, so these are the packages. Let's go to booking. So once you successfully are able to book your package, you're not going to make a payment right away. This is just to get the booking. You're going to go to My Bookings, right? And you can see, like, I have my my packages. I have 5. It says booking is pending, but it's still under My Bookings, which is a good thing. You're going to have issues with the payments. You're going to need to call Nusuk Hajj. I'm actually waiting for a callback from them so that I can get my payment issue resolved. But basically, you want to hit go to payment, and this will give you a breakdown. I have all the pilgrim names here. You can see your invoice summary. So 5 Hajj packages. Each package costs 31,664 riyals. They do charge a VAT, which I don't know why they do that. It's pretty ridiculous if you ask me. The flight is 9,400 riyals per person, and that translates to they're actually overcharging for the flights too. $2,500 per person for each flight, and it's economy. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. You can get the same flight for not 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 per person. So I don't know why they're almost doubling the cost of the flights. There's a visa fee for the Hajj, so that's standard. We get that. So your total without that is 206, but with that, it turns out to be 230,000 for 5 pilgrims, so 62-ish thousand. So you want to put in your billing address, things like that. I'm gonna just go fill it out. I'm gonna show you guys the issue here. So as soon as I try to do this, and I'm going to choose my embassy as Miami. So you have a payment option for credit, bank transfer, and collection through payment center. So you can go to, if you live close to Washington, D.C., you can go there and pay in cash. If you live close to New York, or you live in New York, you can go there to this address, Houston and San Francisco. So there's 4. And there's other payment centers, but I wouldn't recommend going to those. I would stick with these 4. So you can choose one of these. Obviously, I live in Florida. It's not going to be doable for me. So I can do bank transfer. They give you the bank account info right here. And you have to pay at least 50% before the 13th of May, right? To avoid cancellation. And once you do pay 50%, you have additional 3 days to pay the rest. So by the 16th of May. The full amount can be paid at once or in installments. So you can just choose to pay the full amount at first. I would just do that. That's what I plan to do too. And I've been trying to do, but I have issues right now with making payments. I'll show you guys the exact error I'm getting. And then here's credit. So if you have like a debit card, credit card with enough limit, you can go with that. Just for sake of example, let's do bank transfer. I'm going to hit complete payment. And it should just give me instructions on what to do. And you can see package must be published. There's no data found. It's giving me that error. It's super annoying. It's been giving me that. My booking is there. The package is there. It's just, I don't know what's wrong with it. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to wait to hear back from Nusuk. You can reach them. Let's go ahead and open up this in a new tab. So if you're having any issues, you can contact them. This is their direct number right here, 966-920-31201, or you can email them. Or what a lot of people are doing are using Twitter, so you can tweet them and they'll DM you if any issues. I just reached out via email because I wasn't having any luck trying to reach them via phone. So I just emailed them, waiting to hear back. We are communicating, so hopefully I can get my issue resolved. And if that's the case, I will show you guys the next steps on what to do, like for the visa and things like that, inshallah. But yeah, that's where I am at currently. I do hope that this video was of benefit for you on how to select your package and how to hopefully get payment and things like that. And if it was, please do make sure to like this video, and it's super necessary to please share this with anybody you think might benefit from this, who wants to go for Hajj, because there is still time. There still is time. Don't be discouraged just because most of the packages right now are sold out. More will come up. There's a message here that says gradually more are coming. And as I mentioned a few times already, just yesterday there was 7 pages. I think before that there was only like 5 pages. So it's growing. Literally every day more and more packages are coming. You just need to check every few hours. Don't wait 24 hours to keep checking, because there's a good chance that every time you look after 24 hours it'll be sold out. Check every few hours, every 2-3 hours, as often as you can. And inshallah, if it's in your this is what we say, if it's in your kismat, inshallah, you will go for Hajj this year, inshallah. Thank you very, very much for watching this video. Jazakallah khair. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Take care.
الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعى